And we're back with another Rimworld playthrough. And today we're going to be doing the 389 dupe challenge. And we're going to be starting it as Randy intended on the default crash landed scenario. We're immediately going to make this, was it reload anytime, custom. Losing is fun. And we're going to crank the threat level up to 500%, because if you're not playing on that, it's not nearly as much fun anymore, it seems. Alright, then we'll just randomize this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we got. And the reason I'm randomizing is it's more fun if you do it without a preloaded map. You don't know where you're going to set up. You don't have any pre-picked location, which is why we're going with the 5th random site we select. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are in a... Now that's a temperate forest. That's just cheating. We got that last time as well. Who's going to think I'm cheating? One more. Tundra. Great. Great. I shouldn't have said one more, should I? Okay, fine. We're starting in the Tundra. Don't worry, we're not going to be staying there. There's no way we could support 389 dupes up there. In fact, I'm not even sure we could support 389 dupes anywhere. Oh, actually, 1 second advanced. We need to set this to a large map size. If we're going to try and have that many dupes alive or pawns alive, we're going to need to have the largest map size possible just to be able to do it on. Well, I can't imagine supporting them on a normal size tile. Alright, now we have to pick from these. Well, hopefully there's some decent ones in here. Give me 10 minutes. This is gonna take a second. Say hello to the team. We'll rename them in a minute, but this one here was picked namely because of the fact that they had the best cooking skill. Of all of the pawns that are here, they had a cooking skill with a passion. They have actually a cooking skill with a passion. No one else has a cooking skill with a passion, which meant we had to take them. Cooking is pretty much an essential component to any playthrough. So we're stuck with that, especially because we're going to be moving. We can't be relying on nutrient paste dispensers because we're going to have to move to a warmer location. We cannot settle. If we're going to hire as many pawns as possible, we can't be settling on a tundra. Then down here we've got good social. The reason for that is you need someone who can recruit. That's sort of the second essential of any playthrough, I figure, is you've got to have someone with good social ability, or otherwise you can't recruit anyone. And when it comes down to good social ability, they were the only one bar this entrepreneur who happens to be a nudist, and we can't have a nudist with us at the start. It's just, no, they die too easily. Plus, they're a careful shooter. I really hate that trait. So we were kind of stuck with those two. We had to take those two, regardless of what they of any pluses or negatives they had. Then when it came down to the third choice, I wanted someone who could do construction. Unfortunately, no one, literally no one, has a passion for construction. Also, these bottom two are sickly. I put those at the bottom. Yeah, we're not picking sickly. Sickly is just really, really annoying. Nudist was also annoying, which left us with a choice between these 3 pawns for the final pick. This one had just had way, way too many negatives and was way too old, which left us with these 2. This one has a smoke leaf dependency and is too smart, which means they're going to have mental breaks a lot at the start, and that's kind of crippling this early on. They do have good artistic and good medical, but nothing else. This one, however, good shooter, good melee, mining, they're a jogger. They'll be good for shooting, and if we can get them a sniper rifle early on, they might be able to hold off some of the early raids for us. So I figure that'll work. If there was anyone, though, who had a passion in construction, we'd probably hire them. They would be the 3 main things I would recommend to anyone starting off. You can get a guy without planting. You can literally move from tile to tile and live off the land killing animals. So you can get by without planting, but you cannot get by unless you have cooking, so that you can avoid food poisoning after a while. Second one up is social, so that you can recruit more people to your team. And thirdly, construction, so you can actually build stuff quickly. We're going to suffer on the construction front, unfortunately, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Now let me rename them here. Say hello to De Schweitzer, Pika Mula, and Jason Fenwick. Let's start this off. Now, I'm pulling those names mostly from the Patreon list. I just did up a little sort of random name picker, but it's weighted. So sort of like, done like a, what do you call it? Like a lotto. Like a raffle. That's it. Like a raffle. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, well, we're in Tundra. I don't think I've ever settled in Tundra before. And we got ourselves a exotic pet. Excellent. It's an Arctic male. Arctic wolf. Oh, yeah. Let me have a quick look around and get to grips with what we've got going on. The plan. And it's a dumb one. Because of the rules, and these are self-imposed rules, we have to hire everyone. We have to try and hire literally everyone we can. So if we knock someone unconscious in a fight, we have to try and heal them up and recruit them. If they fall out of the sky and want to join us, we recruit them. If they show up and they have paralytic abrasia and they're going to be doing nothing for 30 days, we still have to keep them around and try and recruit them. We have to try and recruit everybody. There's only 2 exceptions to the rule. One is pacifists. Yeah, we don't want... If you can't fight for the colony, we don't want you. So those ones, yeah, those ones are just going to be used for medical experimentation, let's say. Then the other ones we won't hire, people who are incapable of doing anything. As in, if they have so much brain damage that they can't walk or talk, then no thank you. We'll just not hire you. But if you only have a little bit of brain damage, that's fine. You got a little bit of brain damage, you got Alzheimer's, you're a slowpoke, and you're looking for a colony to leech off, come on in, no problems. The only ones we can't hire, remember, pacifists and people who are just so incapacitated that they're useless, as in either they can't move because their legs are gone or their back is gone and they've got a whole bunch of debilitating ailments. Only then. But pretty much anything goes barring that. Anyway, no point staying here. I was going to set up a little colony here and make food, but I thought, you know what? We have a bunch of survival meals here. Let's just pick up all this food and start heading south. We want to go down south and get to warmer climes as quickly as possible. We want to find our more permanent base because we need to find a nice warm base to start. But along the way, we can always do maybe a little bit of trading and stuff. And I've got everyone equipped up. I've got the Schweitzer. They're completely hooked up with the best gear in terms of protection because I think they're our MVP here because they're basically intellectual to research, medicine, crafting, animals, cooking, and mining. That's an awful lot. So we're going to give them all the protection, and this one also needs to be as fast as possible. Let's get a caravan together and get out of here. We are not going to be taking any of the steel or wood with us. It would just slow us down, and we don't have any pack animals yet. We've just spawned. So we're just going to take flak pants, the silver, all the components, all the meals, and the medicine. And let's get out of here. We're going to head down here. There's a couple of places we can trade with and hopefully pick up some good gear. We'll find out what they've got when we get there. We're going to take the dog with us, but unfortunately that dog's not long for this world, namely because we can't feed it. I'm afraid it's going to have to be let go. We actually, killing it is the worst thing we can do. The best mechanic for getting rid of an animal to minimize the impact, because this animal is bonded. So if you want to get rid of a bonded animal, don't kill it. Definitely don't sell it. Your best bet is just to abandon it on the road. That results in, I think it's 6 days or maybe 10 days of a negative mood penalty for the character it's bonded to. Anyway, let's get out there and see what the world has to offer. Now that we're on the road, we can abandon this old colony. We don't need it. Kind of unfortunate, but there you go. I think we'll leave off abandoning the dog until we're a bit further down. We don't want anyone having mental breaks if at all possible. I think Jason was on a borderline one. And we need to move quickly because we're going to get frostbite if we're not careful. Let's check everyone's health. Oof, no one's actually suffering any debuffs yet from the cold, but that could happen by tonight. Alright, let's move it along, shall we? So far, so good. We survived the first night. Everyone is not freezing to death. Thank God we started in the summer months. We're right down here, so the first thing we're going to do in the morning is we're going to go trade with this place. Hopefully they've got something we can use. While the bolt-action rifle does tempt me, and the sniper rifle maybe less so, I think we're going to not buy anything they've got here. Namely because we've got enough food that we can keep going, and we've sold off our components. That's netted us another 546 silver. So you know what? We will take that, and we will move on to the next place. Oh, I probably should have paused that so we're not wasting time. Alright, let's see what they've got down here. One heavy SMG for 486 silver. Yes, thank you very much. Now, I think we'll just keep moving. There's another one down here. Let's go trade with this place. I mean, why not? If we can find a couple SMGs on our way to settling down in warmer climes, it wouldn't hurt. Well, that's a problem. Caravan ambush. Okay. By the pirates from Emily's Axes. Well, 3 of them. All melee. And we are over here in... What the hell is this? Brightly lit marsh? Okay. Who's got the heavy machine gun? Because I'm going to need you to give it to Jason here, because Jason is our best shot, and one of you is going to end up face tanking. Oh, I did keep the wolf. I think maybe we move back. Let me think of a plan. Well, I was going to retreat to the corner, but I just realized this is deep water, and this is going to slow everyone down to 30% speed. So I think we took everyone in just here. It'll cut down on surface area, and we should hopefully be able to get some shots off as they get closer. Maybe put you back a bit. Tuck you in there. Now, Gavin should hopefully help out. Come on, everyone. They're trying to get as close as... Well, this actually works out great for us. Come on. Take him down. Ooh, level 5 shooting already. Good job, Pika. Actually, they've got a passion for shooting, too. Oh, this Switzer has a rifle. That's not going to go well, but at least they're getting some experience in. Come on, drop him, drop him. How? Thankfully, all 3 of them died. We don't have to recruit any of them or take any of them with us. On the downside, we didn't get any of their clothing. While we're here, there's actually a couple of ibex over in the corner. I say we shoot them, skin them, take the meat and leathers to the next place and we can sell that off. Dear Lord, these things just will not die. Also, our shooting is just terrible. After the last time I was playing, I had a bunch of absolute psychopaths with really good weapons, armor and everything, and great shooting. This is a bit of a wake-up call. We are terribly, terribly weak. Oh my god, we can't even kill this thing. When you can't even kill an ibex that's not even trying to fight back, you know you're doing something wrong. Come on. quickly before it gets around the corner. Someone just kill it. Yay. All right, let's butcher him. 68 ibex meat and 32 leather. Yeah, we'll take it. Next up, we're going to go down here and trade with Finron. Actually, I'm going to slow that down a little bit. I have this annoying problem where every time I go into a place and start trading, the moment I come out, it's already on max speed and I don't notice and waste a bunch of time. And we need to conserve our meals right now. By selling off the spoils of that little fight, we managed to net ourselves 121 silver, which is, well, not great. We may make another bunch from selling off the flak pants. We're not going to use the flak pants. They're just going to slow us down when we're moving. We'll keep the plasteel knife, but where was it? They had a heavy SMG here. Yes, we will take another heavy SMG. This is a good one, which I'd prefer almost a normal one because this is too expensive, and I'd also really like to get an EMP launcher for training purposes. But nope. That gives us 2 heavy SMGs, which makes us far more formidable than we were 5 minutes ago. I'll take it. Now it's time to keep going. How much food we got left, actually, items-wise? 19 packaged survival meals. We have enough food for 3.7 days if we stay still. But if we're moving, 2.4. Well, time to start moving. We can't trade with, I think, anyone else along this route. We just want to start heading south and get down to warmer climes as quickly as possible. The moment winter hits, we'd be in trouble. We do not have the clothing for that. So we're going to start heading this direction, and once food gets low enough, we'll stop and set up a little encampment to make more food. We are down to 9 packaged survival meals and 37 berries, but the temperature around here is not perfect. It's still going to get to minus 12 in winter. We would prefer to keep heading, but we're heading south. But I think we have to stop here and at least make some food. Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll move to that tile, then we'll split we'll split everyone up, and then we'll have one person go and settle the tile, and then we'll, yeah, colonize there and hopefully get ourselves some alpacas. I've left ourselves with enough berries. They haven't been eating the berries, so we can use those berries to hopefully tame some pack animals. And if we get some pack animals, it'll make this migration a little bit easier next round. We split the colony so all of our stuff doesn't get dumped on the ground, and we send in Jason all on their lonesome with nothing in their inventory. They're going to settle the tile. Then hopefully we can get some animals in here as well that we could tame, and a few maybe for food, and then some more for just hides and things like that we can sell for hopefully some more SMGs. I really do like SMGs. Oh, and some flak vests would be nice. Alright, let's see what Randy has in store for us today. Well, Jason found a decent tile. We've got ourselves a little area down here we're going to turn into a temporary facility, and faction and name. 389 challenge sounds about right. Also, it'll make the saving much easier. Whatever you name your faction is how the save automatically generates, so it'll make it easy to figure out which one is which. Alright, we're going to have them come down here and chop some trees. We've brought in the other two as well, and they're on their way down, Pika and the Schweitzer. They're going to come down here, and we're going to sort of wall this in with a little bit of wooden walls and a door, and then at that point, oh, actually, we've already got a door. Perfect, we will claim that. That gives us a little self-contained area. Then we'll start killing some animals, butcher them up, make a few things, and even better than all of that, wildlife-wise, we've got alpacas. Alpacas are brilliant because they're pack animals, but they have a 0% chance of seeking revenge. And this early on, it's very important because we don't want any revenge happening because we don't have the weapons, equipment, or manpower to deal with revenged animals. Alright, let's get this sucker started. Oh, wow, our crew is pretty slow at putting this together. Everyone's construction is so terrible. Pika is our best constructor at 4, and they're trying to build a chair for the last, I don't know how many hours at this point. But it's getting there, slowly but surely. Oh, we're going to need beds as well, aren't we? Damn it. We're going to need more wood, and it's coming up on nighttime. Looks like you're going to be sleeping on the ground, guys. Sorry. Unfortunately, we've only got one chair finished, so I think everyone's going to have to take turns using the chair to eat their meal. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're going to have enough wood, hopefully, tomorrow to actually get them real beds. So tomorrow we'll concentrate on getting food, beds, and taming some wild animals to act as pack animals for this group. And we failed our first attempt at taming an alpaca. Go on, to Schweitzer. You got this. To Schweitzer. You know what? I'm going to mispronounce all the names a million times, so I apologize in advance. At the end of our first day, we did okay. Well, for 3 pawns, and they're fairly new and still getting broken in. We've got ourselves a table, 3 chairs. Unfortunately, we've only got sleeping spots. Tomorrow we'll hunt down some animals for food. And those pieces of food, well, those hides that we get out of them, we can turn into some bedrolls. We won't be investing in proper beds just yet. We're still got a bit of a ways to go. We're moving all the way down here, hopefully, until we get to year-round growing temperatures. It's the only thing that allows us to grow a large colony. And maybe a little bit closer to some of these for trading. Ooh, we could do some trading with those. That would be very nice. But that's all for tomorrow. Let's see what tomorrow brings. I think the first thing we got to do is put together some recreation. We're going to need a wooden horseshoe pin because everyone is a little bit low on the recreation deprivation front. Also, they're all starving. Quickly get some meals into before any of you break. I'd prefer if you didn't. And boom. Okay, I'll get started on that now. Well, a little bit of recreation won't hurt anyone, though we've got them all. I've got also Jason over here going around harvesting berries. We need the berries so that we can tame animals, and I really want some pack animals before we leave here. Well, we're going to need some more steel as well. Another thing we got to put in is a butcher table and a cooking area. Alright then, so it turns out having an animal training of 9 gives you a 31% base chance. That's also affected by whatever the problem with the animal is. Alright, well, we've got someone new. Excellent. You go carry those berries home and maybe grab us another animal. That is excellent. That gives us some actual carry capacity. Now we also have some meat along. We've just chopped up our first ibex doe, and I believe that Pika... No, wait, no. The Schweitzer. The Schweitzer's our cook. The Schweitzer's currently over... probably taming some animals somewhere. That's mostly what they've been set up to do. Oh wait, no, they're hauling something. But they should immediately get to cooking now, and we'll have our first set of meals. Or I should maybe crank up the priority on that. Alright, this should give us the meals we need, and... Don't do them one at a time. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. I should have said 4 at a time. That would have been smarter. We want them done 4 at a time. It's just, it requires less moving back and forth. Alright, we're probably going to get some more animals here soon, and excellent. And it also gives us more leather. Oh, not now. There's more meals to be cooked. I want you all fully fed. Oh, recreation, never mind. By the end of day 2, we actually have what looks like a... Okay, it's not exactly a full-on base, but we've got all the basic necessities required for life. Cargo pods. Alright, Randy, what have you given us today? We have... sheep's wool. You know what? We'll take it and sell it. Why not? Alright, let's see what tomorrow holds. We're going to have to go grab some more animals. Unfortunately, most of the animals here with a decent amount of meats are pack animals. So there's, well, not pack animals, group animals. So if we attack those and they go rabid, we'll have 15 muffalos trying to break down our doors. I'd really rather not. There are a few big animals over here we could get as well, but they're, well, they're the kind of ones that are dangerous. We may have to take a few of them just to speed this along. There's not enough low-risk animals. And we've got our first quest. It's the Countess quest. Hunted Countess. Same thing again. You get 8 honor for doing this one. It's the built-in default one. And all we got to worry about is a man-hunting guinea pig. We are definitely going to accept that. I think we'll accept that once everyone's awake, though. We also have enough plain leather that we can put together a plain leather bedroll. And where is that wool? That wool over here? Yeah, there should be enough of that to put together 2 other bedrolls so our people won't be sleeping on the ground anymore. That should hopefully start improving everyone's mood. And you better get all of those at once. Oh, god damn it, how much should he be behind? 14. Yeah, that's fine. Enough that we can get at least another bedroll started. Okay, this is good news. Not sleeping on the ground will also get rid of a negative mood bonus, negative moodlet, because Jason here is not doing the May West. They're also greedy, which is making it a little bit harder to keep them happy. But there's nothing we can do. We're going to have to stick them in here, and until we get enough statues, we're kind of stuck. Alright, once those are all done, though... Actually, they are all done. I think it's time we got everyone together and we go hunting big. There is a mega sloth over here I would like to get for its meat and for its hides. Where is everybody? Time to go take a risk. This is not that risky, but it does have an element of risk to it. If we do this right... Okay, only one's in range. We'll get you 2 out to the sides. The plan will be, so long as one of them is hitting it at all times, we should be fine, and then we'll have the rest of it rotate around in circles. Okay, I was really not expecting it to run away like that. Death in 18 hours, still not soon enough. Come on. Turn Manhunter at this point. Come on, you know you want to. Oh yeah, this Virtue has absolutely terrible accuracy. God damn it. One moment. This gives us an awful lot of meat and an awful lot of hides. We can use some of that to make some dusters, maybe. That might be an idea, would be to put together a quick tailoring bench. Oh wait, quest. That was right. We're going to accept this Countess quest. Ooh, who do we want to give it to is the question. Okay. Misogynist, masochist, and kind. Right. Greedy. No, can't give it to greedy. So, slowpoke and cannibal. I love the way our doctor's a cannibal. A cannibal doctor. That almost sounds like a TV show you'd see. The cannibal doctor who, you know, eats his patients that die. Never mind, it'd be a bad show. Actually, no. You never know. I think Pika might be the best choice. Reason being, they've got high social. That means when they do get up to the level of speeches, they'll be able to use it, though. I'm not sure we're ever going to get them, let them to become royalty. The reason being, we're going to use them to farm silent neuroformers. But that's for a later date. Yeah, so I think we give it to Pika. Pika would probably be the best bet for now. So, we'll accept that there. They should show up at some point. An infantry engineer named Ruska has joined. What? Who the... Ah, okay, so they are the royalty. Never mind. I thought I was losing it for a second. Invisibility? Skip. Oh, God. Word of love. No, all of our colonists are male. That would have been great to use it for. Word of trust. Neuroquake. Oh, my God. And throne speech. You actually have good abilities. Well, they'll be good for the colony. Ow. Oh, my God. The guinea pig is already after them. Okay, quick. Head back up here. People have got some guns. We'll totally protect you. And anyway, if anything becomes too tough for you, we can just skip you out of the way. Alright, so, inbound food. Oh, Pika, what are you doing? Don't be wandering. Can you actually build that? Yeah, prioritize working on that tailoring bench. Actually, let's get a few people outside with guns, shall we? Jason, you're our best shot. We're going to leave the Schweitzer for cooking. Because they can. And where is your skip? Wait, I could have sworn you had skip. Don't you? Yes, you do have skip. Why can't it... Oh, never mind. There it is. Just on the off chance it got too close. Okay, that worked out really well. In fact, I think we're going to take you hunting with us. We could go grab a few more mega slots because with the skip ability we could definitely push them away, or we could use the invisibility. You're going to be very useful until this quest ends. Considering everyone's mental state, I think it's okay for us to actually leave this out for today. I really would like to take advantage of Russell here, but it's raining outside and dark, and our people don't have an awful lot of good mood stuff going on for them, except for their incredibly low expectations. Which, yeah, so we'll just skip this forward a bit, and we've got plenty of meat to cook up into meals, and we've got plenty of this heavy fur that we're going to take with us. And why are you putting it over there? Oh my God, don't... that... Well, thank God Russell's shuttle has arrived. They're about to have a mental break, so just go get in the shuttle and get out of here before you do something stupid, like get yourselves killed. Is that done? Yeah, we will send. Bye-bye. Perfect. We're not going to accept that quest just yet. We want to let those accumulate for a while, all that honor. But we can get rid of all of these. And at the end of the, what, third or fourth day? I can't even remember how long we've been here now. But we've now got actual sleeping rolls for everyone, so they're not going to be nearly as unhappy in the morning. Sleeping on the ground is a bit of a negative. I think we'll be in a lot better shape tomorrow morning. On the next day, while the Schweitzer is going for a walk around the place, and we'll hopefully eventually get back to cooking. We're going to grab the other two, and we're going to head over here for our next Mega Sloth. Well, they do give a lot of good fur, and it would be nice to have it. Also, these both have submachine guns, so it'll be easier to judge the range with these two. Oh, come on, just a little bit closer. Stop running away. Now, it should go Manhunter. Wow. Okay, that was far less painful. Brain. Got it in the brain. Fair enough. Should we grab another one while we're over here? I think there's a second one over there. Yeah, let's go grab this one. Save us the time. We're going to be leaving here pretty shortly anyway. We just wanted to get enough food to move on to our next location. Ooh, a little bit too close. There we go. Perfect. Oh, come on. Not one of them has gone Manhunter yet, and it's almost disappointing. No, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they haven't gone Manhunter. But it's just sort of unusual. Yeah, give me one more second. We'll take care of this pretty quick. Hey, finally, it went Manhunter. Perfect, perfect. All right, I'm going to have you carry that one home. And I don't think Pika can carry the other one. Yeah, they refuse to do dumb labor, don't they? Never mind. They can wander back on their own. All right, well, go and prioritize the hauling on that as well, so that one can get brought back. Oh, that one's not actually finished. Well, oh, I got an idea. If we send Pika over there to finish that off, or to set that to, say, hunt, what should happen is... they should carry it back anyway. Even though they can't do dumb labor of hauling, if they've killed an animal, they'll usually haul it back on their own as well, despite not being able to haul. How are you doing down there? Oh, you've almost cooked up all those meals. Excellent, we'll be out of here shortly. With all of those meals, I think it's almost time to get out of here. We'll wait till tomorrow. First thing tomorrow, we'll form up a caravan, load up as much stuff as we can and get out of this tile. Maybe let's see if there's something worth mining around here, if there was any gold, or... Actually, is that gold? Oh, wow, we do have gold. You know what? We'll take all that gold while we're here. Thank you. Mine connected ores. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll take that gold with us. More value the better. We can maybe buy some more SMGs or maybe a flak vest. 43 simple meals to carry us to our next location. Unfortunately, some of them probably have food poisoning. Yeah, cooking is maybe not their forte. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll actually leave out the mining as well. I'm not even going to bother mining. That's just going to drive up our wealth, which is going to cause us even more problems. I think we'll just... Oh, we're racked up to very low expectations already, despite having only this rudimentary stuff down. First thing in the morning, though, we are out of here. Everyone's up. We've uninstalled most of the important furniture. Well, except for the table and a couple of chairs. We like to leave those behind in case someone decides to stupidly have a snack before they're going, though I think... You know what, I think in this instance we'll be fine. We'll uninstall those, and then we're going to form the caravan up in 2 parts as per usual. We are taking everything we can with us, though I don't think the table's listed there. Doesn't matter, we can find a table at whatever location we go to. There's normally some marble tables just lying around the place. Can't manage the wooden hand tailoring bench. It's just a little bit too heavy. I'd prefer to keep our weight just above, you know, redlining. If you redline your weight, it does cause issues. So let's see what happens when they all form up. We're going to have to make you all into... Oh, where are you? Okay, just for... They're down there trying to tame another alpaca. Go for it, go for it. If you get it, that would be great. But you know what? We've got enough already. Animal disease, flu. Well, could be worse. Could be worse. Come on, hurry up. Seriously? How long does it take you to tame an animal? How many attempts have you taken at this? Tame failed. Never mind. You should... Where are you going now? Digging at gold? You know what? We will cancel all of that. That's the first caravan gone. And the reason we always send them out one at a time is, one, if the caravan messes up and sticks at the edge of the map, it's always nice to have this place ready to go again. Ooh. 3 space chunks? You know, we could grab some components out of there before we head off. Also, there's... Oh, we left behind the horseshoe pin, but I think we'll get by without it. All of you, come with me. We're going to go deconstruct some chunks of spacecraft before you leave the map. I just realized these are the 2 weakest constructors in the we have. They're both at 0. I think what we'll do is we'll just actually... We'll make this a home zone, and we'll tell them to get out of there. That's enough for now. We'll just grab the components. We've got 17 components they'll sell for a pretty penny. That's those 2 going out as well. Same route. Perfect. They'll be off the map, and then we can abandon this tile. It served us well. Alright, next stop, probably down here somewhere. We might have to stop one more time before we finish up. I'm going to need you all to merge. And then we're going to pop down. Actually, how far is it to get down here? Trade with them. That's going to take us... It's not telling me. Sorry, 2.2 days. You know what? Our food will last 2.2 days. We'll go a little bit beyond them and then set up another settlement. And then one last run right over here. I want to get really close to these 2 for trading. That would be just wonderful for wherever we settle down. By selling off all our components, sheep's wool, light leather, plain leather, heavy fur, all that stuff, we managed to actually make a profit of 402 while still bringing along a bunch of pemmican with us. That should last us about 3 days. So I'm figuring we change things so that the pemmican is not actually consumed until the end. We eat through the last of our simple meals, and we should hopefully be able to make it to our final destination with just this. Well, hopefully. If we don't, well, we stop, but I'd prefer to avoid it if we could. Now, let's get out of here. Next up, I think, will be... You know what? We can do a little bit of trading here. If we can get our hands on another submachine at 2.8 days. And how many items we got left here? We got 27 simple meals. And I just need to do a couple of minor tweaks to our food policies. I've removed pemmican from the possibility to eat, so they should just consume the simple meals. Once the simple meals runs out, we can switch back to the pemmican. And plus, some of them are going to go off. Caravan meeting. Okay, peaceful. That's good. That's good. Let's see what they got for sale. Nothing game-changing here. I was hoping for, well, weapons, I suppose, or things along those lines. Let's just move on. Soon we'll be at our location. Oh, we've run out of simple meals. They've all been consumed. We could switch to the berries, but I'd prefer not to. We're going to keep those for taming more animals. With pemmican back on the menu, they shouldn't have any problems. Yeah, they're starting to chew through it now, and... Oh. That's bad. If another one dies, we're going to get stranded here. Maybe we should have used medicine on them. No, it's fine. It's fine. Hopefully we'll make it. Come on. If we can just get to there anyway. Maybe buy some food there if we need to. I'm glad we visited. We've got a heavy SMG and 6 lavish meals. Reason being, we need the food. And also that strips us of all of our wealth. So we should be a little bit less likely to get hit by large raids right now. Alright, now we just need to find a nice tile to settle down on. And preferably one with lots of available farmland. So, or we could settle in a river. If we settle in a river, we've got access to more power. Alright, the plan. And, well, actually the choice we've got ahead of us. Let me try and do a little bit of the mind gaming I've been doing in my head, trying to figure out how we're going to get 400, well, almost 400 pawns in one spot. And that's the thing. We can only keep them in one tile. We can't spread them out across multiple tiles. They've got to be in one tile. That's part of the challenge. And what's probably going to kill us, if it's not, you know, Randy throwing some random stuff at us, toxic fallout. You see, the problem we face is growing food. You have to grow enough food to feed 400. That's doable, so long as, you know, you've got a good tile, that's fine. But the moment a toxic fallout hits, you've got to have all that stuff indoors, and you've got to have sun lamps. And those sun lamps take a lot of power. Now, if it was 30, 40 dupes, you'd be like, yeah, that's, or pawns, that'd be fine. You just go, yeah, we'll just have 5, maybe 6 geothermal generators, depending on the tile. However, we've got more than that, which means we got to get a power from more than just geothermal. That's solar and wind. How much solar and wind is it going to take to provide all the sun lamps that it's going to take to grow enough food to provide, what, another 250 pawns? Actually, wait, sorry, 350 pawns. Yeah, that's a lot. We're not going to have enough landmass for that. So I was thinking river. We lose a little bit of landmass in terms of the river taking up space, but we do get to put those water wheels on it, which are quite space efficient for power generation. And it's consistent. I think it's 1200 watts or 1000 watts, something like that. They're pretty good. So we should definitely settle on a water tile. We also need as much flat land as possible to put down everything we need. So our mountains are out. We can't build on mountains and hills. They're gone. So we need to build on some sort of flat temperate forest. We could go for tropical rainforest, except for all the marshes that are there. There's loads of marshes in tropical rainforest, and when you dry those out, they turn into gravel, which would be not good for our needs. So, it's definitely a temperate forest. It should, reasoning, be on a river tile so we can get as much power as possible. And we also need a year-round grow zone. Because if we have to start heating our plants, that's more power that we don't have to heat things that we can't grow because we don't have enough power to grow them in the first place. So, yeah, we need a good warm tile, and we need it on a river, and we need it in a temperate forest, which gives us 3 locations on this map. This one here seems to be just about right. It doesn't say it's a full year-round grow zone, but there is, like you can see, there's 8C, 9C. It doesn't get that cold, so we shouldn't have to worry about the plants actually freezing. This is acceptable. Problem is, it's pretty far away from the Empire, who we'd like as a trading partner, and we do have 2 of the regular people nearby we can trade with, and even the Kin League. There's one of the Kin Leagues here, so we can trade with these 3 trade partners pretty easily, pretty close by. The other option I saw, number 2, was over here. We've got actually an area here. It's got granite and marble. Marble is what I want. I don't care about the other rocks. Just so long as we've got marble for statues, we're going to need a lot of those. And also for beautification. Never mind. Point being, this one over here is, well, pretty tricky. There's only 1 tile here to choose from. We've got 1 nearby trading partner here, and then and we've got the Empire just down here. So the Empire is a lot closer than the other tile, but we'll still have to travel a distance. And then the third and final location I found was this one over here, was it? Yeah. This one here contains marble, good year-round grow zone, 9C to 28C, and right down here we've got the Empire. Up here we've got another trade partner, we've got a Kin down here, and we've even got another Empire trading partner over here. So we're actually in a pretty good location. This would be the one I'd lean towards right now. It seems to cover all the bases we'd need to maximize our chances of survival, assuming that tile is not, well, terrible. Anyway, I think I'm out of time today. Just tell me what you think. I'm definitely leaning towards the left one, unless there's something obvious I'm missing here, because I really think it's going to be toxic fallouts are going to be our big killer late game. Early game, we can muddle through, but once it gets to late game, toxic fallouts, and we have too many pawns to feed, it's going to get crazy. Anyway, I'll cut this out here. Hope you enjoyed, and good luck. Just a few notes on this challenge. What we're trying to do here is get 1 pawn for every single patron. Now, the thing is, this is locked in, though. If you join now, it won't matter. So don't go signing up thinking you're going to get in on the list, right? Just so don't bother. This is not a fundraiser. I've locked down the list to whoever was already signed up as of today. Or wait, no, today? No, the 5th. I'm recording it the day before. This is sort of a thank you all for sticking with me despite all the stupid stuff I do. Like spending 2 weeks playing a 10 or 12-year-old Mountain Blade game. Just, yeah, that was... Yeah, thanks. If you stuck with me through that, then you deserve this. Actually, wait, you don't deserve this because, sorry, but a bunch of you are probably going to die horribly in this playthrough. It's just, once you get over a certain number of pawns, you start getting a little bit more lax about things, and then you can't keep track of them. They're like lemmings. They just keep running off and just finding packs of animals that surprise them. And we're going to be hiring people at a stupid rate after a while. Once we get up a little bit of an oven going and we can start knocking people unconscious and capturing them, at that point, things will just get chaotic. Plus, we're going to have a bunch of people with traits that don't mesh. Ugh. Never mind. For the current so far thing, I think the biggest problem we face right now is the Schweitzer. They're basically our only pawn that can do cooking, animals, crafting, medical, and intellectual. And that's all on 1 pawn. If they go down, we are in so much trouble. But we were really locked in on our early choices in this. I have no idea how it got that bad, but we have no builders. This is absolutely crippling. So we need to hire someone soon who can hopefully do construction. Oh, and despite just not actually a patron, they run my Discord for me that I'm never on. Thanks very much for that. This is how I pay you back. I'm going to put you in the game and you're probably going to die horribly. Ooh, one last thing. I know we could have just picked one of those landing spots of the three we're looking at now and just started the game there, but that's no fun. It's nice to know that you can just randomly roll both things of getting the pawns and the landing spots and then still find a way to get to where you want to go. I think that's just an important thing to demonstrate to people, because I know a lot of people get locked into a tile, and then when something terrible happens, instead of just picking up and running away, which is a very smart thing to do and very useful at getting you out of trouble, they tend to stick to the tile until it kills them. I mean, you can do that if that's the style you're playing, and that's what we're going to end up doing once we've got enough pawns. But early on, it's definitely, the option is always there. Run, just get out of dodge and set up somewhere else. Anyway, let's see how this whole game plays out. Good luck.